What is up, gentlemen? And I only say that because I know there's only men watching this. There's a little update on my GT73. My first video uploaded was actually a month ago about this thing. I have done a little bit of rearranging of things. I do have the controller up front instead of the back. I did make a little quick video on that, mainly because this rear shock bottoms out every time you go over a curb about 5 inches high. So I really need to replace that shock. But however, when I had the controller in the back, every time I bottom out, it would just snap. Because I do have it held up by zip ties right now, if you can see. The only reason I haven't permanently made a bracket or anything is because I still have the 48 volt stock batteries, and I want to replace that with the 72 volt system. But until I make that happen, I don't want to permanently make any brackets because I feel like I'd just be wasting my time. The zip ties have been holding up for about a month now, so if it works, don't fix it. You know what I mean? But in the meantime, until I can afford new batteries, that's what I'm stuck with. And moving on. I did get some mirrors. I like how compact these are and small they are. I had other ones, but they were just way too fucking big. I don't even know what I did with them. Right here. I'll drop a skateboard on my head. Yeah, I don't know. I like how compact those are compared to that shit. Also, they would untighten. Every time I went over a jump or some shit, it would unleverage and then start to fall down. I don't have that issue with these. And they still got the rotation ability. I can maneuver them, whatever be. I did get a GPS, or a satellite GPS, just because my speedometer on here is not accurate. I did make a quick video about that. I don't know why, but it stops at 35. And this thing gets up to 47 flat, 55 downhill. So having that's kind of nice when you're riding on the road. I still do need to figure out my whole light situation because I only got this little headlight up here. It is convenient because I can charge it and it doesn't go off of the battery packs. So you do save power there. But I would like to get a more permanent setup. I do want brake lights. I want turn signals. Having a horn would be kind of nice, but I usually just yell at people to get the fuck out of my way. Kind of works. But yeah, guys, that's really about it. My main priorities right now are finding a 72 volt battery setup and replacing the rear shock and the front forks. And then other than that, after that happens, I'll start fabricating for that controller so it's not held up by zip ties anymore. Make a little bit more of a permanent setup because I do kind of feel sketchy when I be going over jumps and hips and shit like that, but I haven't had any problems. That has not snapped once in the first 3 weeks of riding it like this. Unlike having it in the rear. But also, if I'm doing wheelies, I feel less likely to damage the controller too. Because when that shit snaps off randomly, you don't expect it, and it takes that one time of it falling to the ground and you're gonna break it. So I just recommend putting it up front if you get a controller from Sabvoton. But yeah, guys.